All right, welcome to another day of the Fit Mind Lifestyle course, 30 Days of Meditation, Science, and Bliss. And congrats on completing 2 weeks already. You might already be noticing some wonderful changes in your mind. Today, we'll train a quality called equanimity. That's the fourth in the culmination of these sublime states we've been training. So there was metta, and then compassion and delight. And now equanimity is the fourth in this progression, and it's really a perfectly balanced mind, not an ordinary kind of calm, but the result of intentional meditation training, like what you're doing here. And my teacher Bante called this quote, the highest feeling you can experience. It's a really sublime feeling when the mind's not reacting to anything that's flowing through it. And then I'll quote a paper here where some scientists who writing about meditation and how to actually measure the effects of meditation wrote, quote, in conclusion, we propose that equanimity captures potentially the most important psychological element in the improvement of well-being, end quote. So this is a very important quality of mind, and let's get into the guided meditation. So please make yourself comfortable with an upright spine if possible, and begin by relaxing from the top of your head, inside of your head, down your face, your jaw and neck muscles, and then scanning down the rest of your body, down your arms and torso, back, and just softening any areas where you're holding tension. And I'll invite you to smile, turning up the corners of your lips, and just to help gladden the mind. Taking a minute just to enjoy awareness and being without needing to do anything. Sitting there enjoying with no expectations. And now we'll kindle this feeling of equanimity by recalling a calm memory. Think of a time when you were very relaxed and everything was perfectly calm in your mind. Maybe you were just sitting on the beach looking out. A time when you were very tranquil. And it might also help to locate relaxed sensations in your body, some part of your body that feels calm and at ease. The quality of equanimity is like the moon at night, shining beautiful and undisturbed. It's a sense of ease, a sense of being okay with the way things are. And allow that feeling of calm to spread out throughout your whole body, filling up your field of awareness. like bathing your mind in this cool, tranquil feeling. And again, it's the feeling that matters. That's what we're sinking into and allowing to radiate out. So if your mind gets completely distracted away from the feeling and you're off thinking about this or that, and that's perfectly normal. You just recognize that that's happened, release. And that's a key step. That means taking a moment to allow your mind to expand back out like a fist that's tightened around the thought, and relaxing your body, relaxing the tension in those thoughts. But it's okay if they stay there. It's just now you're not caught up in them. And then relish, come back to this feeling of equanimity and relish in it, enjoying with a smile. And remain with that. Have the intention to remain, not holding too tightly, but just watching the feeling, observing it, letting it spread out, letting it grow and develop. The cool, calm bliss of equanimity. A sense that everything's perfect, just the way it is. Whether there are unpleasant or pleasant feelings in your mind, body, thoughts, it's okay. This is a feeling that accepts whatever flows through. At this stage in the practice, maybe you've already started to do this. You can roll your R's. Rolling your R's is when the four R's start to move into one fluid motion of mind. In other words, instead of taking a few seconds for each one to recognize, release, relish, and remain, it starts to feel more like just all one motion where you recognize, release, relish, remain. And this is especially as you start to notice sooner and sooner, just as the mind is starting to wobble away from the feeling, and it becomes more of just release and relax, and sinking into that relief, to relishing in that feeling of equanimity. And then the longer you can remain with the feeling is a key indicator that you're using the four R's in a way that's balancing out your mind. But it can take time for your mind to settle. No need to force things. The longer you can sit, the deeper you'll be able to go. So if you're rolling your R's, you just want to make sure that none are left out, especially these release and relish steps. taking the time to make sure you've actually opened up your attention, relaxed your body, and enjoy the object instead of yanking attention here and there. Beautiful. Great work. So feel free to keep meditating. And if you're coming out of the session, then you might reflect back on how it went, what you learned about your mind, and how was this feeling of equanimity, this cool balance of mind, different from the feelings of metta and compassion and delight. And next time life throws you a challenging situation, see if you can use the 4 R's to change your state of mind and kind of surround that difficulty in this feeling of equanimity. Thanks for taking the time to train your mind, and I'll see you in the lesson on how to build mental strength.